Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. Once again, I greet you with a smile from the outer reaches of the universe. And more so this time, I greet you with the greatest honor and respect for each and every one of you, for every piece of life, for in it lies the face of the Creator within every piece of life. So there's only honor and respect and awe for each life, no matter what stage it is in its path to its own personal destiny, whether it's to awaken into the new golden age or to continue in a third dimensional reality where you can experience the path once again to take you into enlightenment. You are still the droplet of water in the ocean. And my heart never turns from any one of you. Now I share these words. Imagine that there is a field around you that has been activated and programmed to react and respond to the physical world. It's like your field is intermingled or wired together with the physical world. You feel everything in that world and you respond to everything as one who is receiving all the signals and feedback of how and what everyone does in that world. You are fully connected to that world and you have no choice but to speak and to respond and react as a member of that world. It may or may not be conscious, but it is your base position in this life. It has been strengthened along the way by a knowledge that is created just for the challenges of this world. From this entanglement, you can't help but resist the other reality. That other reality is felt as your field begins to be wired into the field of spirit, and your responses reflect that union or connection. It is in this place where you have felt the separation from the physical control that you begin to float in a weightlessness as you have been disentangled and disengaged from the dense and heavy field of the physical world and its demands on your beautiful field. It is like decoupling your neural network from the physical matrix. You will experience a freedom that produces a softness that comes from a knowing and a power that you had given away. Compassion and a peace that passes all understanding will now be yours. Know that I am only passing on what I have come to know from what I have begun to feel. Remain open to the new that is coming, and you will be taken to the place that has been perfectly designed for you. the new communication system. You cannot imagine how much is about to change, and you cannot imagine that what is about to change, you already know. The signs have been pointing to the arrival of the change every second of every day you have been alive in this physical body. We just don't take any notice of those signs. If you are not planning to exit the freeway anytime soon, you don't pay any attention to the exit signs. Only when you think you are getting close to your desired destination do you start to notice the signs. There are many that can see the signs of your life path and the changes that are coming for you, but we are most times unable to see them for ourselves. We are moving into a new communication system, a system that is powered by the new flow and the new golden light. This system will not support anything that is not in alignment with this vibration. The new system is being downloaded to the field as we speak, and it will burst upon the scene from out of nowhere, just as it appeared the internet did. Close your eyes for just a second and listen and feel. That is the new system. It has been here all along, but now we are ready to use it. Clear and undeniable, and clearly outside the reach of the controllers to explain or monetize. It is free. All you have to do is see that it is there, and it is yours. For it belongs to you, for you have played a part in its creation. It is all in the cloud called consciousness, divinely received and divinely passed on through means of things like telepathy. This is the new system of communication. The internet is too slow to process the speed at which your thought can travel around the world and materialize your exact intention, which will have its origin in the benevolence of your Creator. Start practicing with this new system. Send messages back and forth, knowing without a doubt that they are being received. Start paying attention and noticing that every circumstance that appears in your life has come from a thought within the new communication system. Feel your independent power and awareness grow exponentially, and feel your dependency on all media and all outdated technology, including cell phones and computers, begin to lessen and become antiquated right before your eyes. We are heading into the new cycle of the next golden age, and with it, the new system of communication will begin to come online. So yes, telepathy, not just sending words, but the direct transmission of thought, feeling, and pure knowing will be the dominant form of this new communication. And in a telepathic society, you cannot lie, you cannot deceive, you cannot maintain a hidden agenda. The very concept of war, of corruption, of manipulation ceases to exist, and that way of being now simply becomes an impossibility. Because of this, we are coming to the end of the days of monetizing everything that has been divinely given, and the business of spirituality will be the first casualty of the arrival of the golden age and its higher consciousness and vibration. Everything belongs to everyone, for everything has come from Source, and therefore everything belongs to all that Source has created. Every thought and every invention from that thought. Every piece of matter that materializes into the physical plane belongs to the all and will no longer be monetized. This will happen in part because the need for money that we have been programmed with making us cling to, hold on to, and fear being without, will begin to be dissolved within this new golden age. This is the heaviness in our body that will be released as we take on our new light bodies. That fear and the enticement of a life of luxury have led us to this monetization of everything. We have been tricked into believing that we should get paid for what we deliver to humanity, paid for things like the cure for cancer, the cure for all maladies, and for showing people who they are in their relationship with their spirit, their creator, as well as their true nature. We have been fooled into believing that we should be compensated for delivering spiritual wisdom, awareness, and enlightenment that was divinely given to us. It's like Jesus saying to the disciples, let's do a free webinar and invite millions of people so we can capture a giant email list and then offer a 3-day presentation to show people the truth of who they really are. We'll charge $11.11 so they know that we are from spirit. And we'll build a community of followers and maybe down the road offer a subscription service at $29 a month for all our content that the Creator has been passing on to me. Hey, John, why don't you start working on a website? We'll call it The Spirituality of Love. That's got a nice ring to it. Check with the AI algorithm and see if those words in that sequence have a powerful impact in getting people to tune into us. But of course, we know that Jesus did the exact opposite. He told his disciples to go into all the world and preach the good news. He instructed them to heal the sick, trusting that they would be provided for by those who received them. He specifically told them not to take a walking stick, a bag, food, or money, but to stay in the same house they entered until they left town. This was a test of their faith and dependence on God's provisions through others. He gave them the power and authority to cast out demons and heal diseases. This instruction was to demonstrate that their transmission was not dependent on their own resources, but on God's power working through them and their message. What we have done today is certainly understandable, for the need and lack have been placed so prominently in our lives that it is only natural that we would turn what has been given to us divinely into a business to support our financial well-being and remove need and lack from our lives. But it does the opposite, as it makes us dependent on something outside of our relationship with our Creator and ourselves, and makes us focus on getting more money through the continuation and expansion of said business. We might have said to ourselves, what we have to deliver has value and it's all right to be compensated. This is surely true, but the seeking of the compensation is where the dilution of the message will occur. You cannot give love without conditions and then charge a fee for that love, for then it is no longer love. This is all about to change, for it will not be supported by the higher vibration of the new golden age. There will be no more monetization of anything that has come from the Creator of everything. And that unfortunately means everything. Again, this will be assisted by the end of the need of money, as well as the feeling of lack, which has propelled so many into stepping past their integrity by creating a false justification for their pursuit of compensation. I think most people start out with the thought that they were just delivering the messages that were coming to them from their Creator. But then the seduction and the connection to the lie that says you deserve to satisfy your needs pushes everyone to say, we can reach a larger audience, we can reach more people, change more lives. And now you're in the system. Now you're running a business, and the decisions that are made have to do with finances and on expanding your business, not the sacredness of the message that you were given to deliver. It has always been a slippery slope, in every part of life, as an opportunity may present itself for you to do more of what you started out intending to do, but it quickly turns to the making of more money, and we easily find the justification for every choice we make to increase our revenue. We say things like, with more money, we can help more people. We may have fooled ourselves, but what has really happened is that we have lost our way. These are the things we must face within ourselves as we prepare to enter the new golden age, the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new one, the removal of the old to make room for something new. That new thing, born of a higher vibration and a higher consciousness, will not have its foundation built on need or lack, or for that matter, the accumulation of wealth. And the monetization of everything which is connected to service to self will end. For in this higher vibration and higher consciousness, separation, fear, lack, and need are no more. It is all for one and one for all. Of course, until this happens, we will continue working our jobs like cooks, teachers, garbage men, construction workers, and so on, which will allow us to receive compensation to live until the change occurs. Once here, you will just find the thing that brings you passion and give it away with no need of payment. And those things of passion could be as many and varied as your heart could feel, for we will have been freed from the program of money and lack. And know that we will no longer be sent out into the world to find those that are ready as in the days of Jesus, but instead through this new system of communication, when they are ready, they will find you. For now they will start to look for you everywhere. And like the beacon on a hill, you will be continuously transmitting through this new system of communication, and they can take whatever they need, for it all belongs to everyone. I am delivering this to you from the future, for those that are able to see the future are leading from the future. Watch, listen, and feel, for from today on, you are connected to the new system of communication, and everything you want to know is now yours. It is the end of selling information that has been given to heal, cure, uplift, and enlighten. This includes all spiritual and medical information. Cheers to us all. We have now absorbed magic and miracles into the new system of communication, and it will all be powered by hypersonic magic. Here we go. Welcome to the new golden age. Unity, harmony, service to others, and love without conditions. We have all been waiting, but the wait is no more. You may not be able to see it yet, but I am in the future, and it is here. And I can see clearly now the rain is gone, 'cause I can see all obstacles that were in my way. Gone are the dark, dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, golden day. Yes, I can make it now. The pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is that rainbow I've been looking for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. So look all around. There's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead. There's nothing but blue skies. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all the obstacles move away. Here is that rainbow I've been looking for. So it's going to be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Yeah, it's going to be a bright, bright, golden day. Welcome to the new and next golden age, to the new system of communication. Play with it, experiment with it, watch and see. You need nothing outside of yourself to transmit to everyone, everywhere, that they have a perfect life with perfect health and a magic future. Thank you again for joining me. I am David.